Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, day 24 of Vlogmas and Christmas Eve, I figured I would finally do a video where I shopped my stash. Now, I don't really know if I'm doing this right because I haven't really watched that many videos where you shop your stash, and I know that people really want me to do it. So I kind of just went through and got just a simple, beautiful look to do, nothing too complex. So hopefully I did it right. I mean, if I didn't, let me know in the comments below, because I definitely want to do more videos like this, because if you guys have not seen my beauty room tour, I have a lot of products and I could definitely be shopping my stash a lot more than going out and buying some more makeup. So with that said, guys, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so let me actually use a foundation that I haven't used in so long. I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix Plus foundation. Everybody raves about this foundation. I got it because of Raw Beauty Kristi, and then I found that it didn't really work well for me. But you know what? We're definitely going to give that bad boy a try. Or at least try it again. And then I think I'm going to try this Glass and Soul Silky Balm Primer. And let's see, for eyes, what can we do for eyes today? I should probably do something I haven't used in so long, right? Shop my stash, isn't that what you're supposed to do? Oh, you know what, we'll do the Marvelous Mauves from Dose of Color, because I haven't played around with that. And then I can try, let's see, for setting powder, let's try L'Oreal Fit Me. It's been a hot minute since I've used this product. Let's try that product right there. And then we will try this little guy. I'll try to make an eye look out of this, but I'll use my little brush from here. And then I will try out this bronzer. And I use this little blush. And then for lips, let's go with our Marc Jacobs right here. Then for highlight, I think for highlight, I want to use the Flash palette from Jaclyn Hill, because I haven't really played around with this palette much. So let's play around with that. So let's go ahead and get a look started. So the first product I picked out was this Touch in Soul Glassy Silk Balm. This is a primer that I picked out, I want to say like a month or two ago, for my Boxy Charm, I believe. Anyway, I picked it out and I never actually tried it out, so I don't know why. I think when I got it, I just put it in my beauty collection and then just never touched it. So I figured for today's video we can definitely give this one a try. I think this is not really designed for oily skin like myself, but have no fear, I am not going out after this. So once this is all said and done, I'm probably going to sit around with my makeup on for a while, and then I'll end up washing it off. So no one gets to see the greaseball that's going to occur in my face. Ooh, it has like a really like, all my ASMR people. All right, let's try this out. I hope I don't use too much. It smells really good. Ooh, this is definitely really silky. I guess you could kind of call this a first impressions for some products. Not all, but like maybe like 3 or 4. So the Christmas week has begun at Disney. So far the guests have been pretty nice, but I already know how the guests are going to be come Christmas Day. I'm actually off Christmas Eve. I'm filming this day before Christmas Eve, so today's really December 23rd, but I'm filming this up for tomorrow because I have to film another video tomorrow on Christmas Eve, and then I'm filming another video on Christmas Day. I know I never stop working, but I actually am off on Christmas Eve, so I'll be spending that time with my family, and then on Christmas Day I actually do work. And this is probably one of the first times I worked on Christmas Day in a very, very long time, but I'm okay with it because Corey has to work too, and he's my family. Like, I have family here, and I'm gonna spend my whole day with them tomorrow, but I actually like the fact that, like, since he's gonna be at work, I don't mind being at work with him, because like if he's there, I want to be there, you know, like he's my family, he's my everything. And so if he has to work, I don't mind working. He has to work an all-day shift. I luckily do not have to work an all-day shift, but I figured when I get to come home, I'm gonna cook us a nice dinner, get into very, very comfortable clothes, and then I'm going to play video games and like hardcore binge out on video games, guys. You have no idea. I'm so excited. I won't be playing The Sims. I'm actually playing my Assassin's Creed Rogue. I replayed this series because I was waiting for the freaking Last of Us 2 to come out, which is supposed to come out February 20th. I requested off the whole weekend. It got pushed back to Memorial Day weekend. I'm very upset about it. Like, so I'm just playing Assassin's Creed instead, and I really do love Assassin's Creed, always have. So I'm just gonna binge that game when he's at work. Oh my god, you guys have no idea how excited I am for that. I have to say, this primer is really sticky. It's very, very tacky. I'm okay with it. That's okay. Maybe this actually might not be so bad after all. Alright, so the foundation I'm going to use today is from MAC. This is the Studio Fix Plus Fluid. I am the shade NW15. This is the exact same shade that Robbie Christie had picked out, and this was the first foundation that I ever really spent money on, like a high end. And I got it because Robbie Christie did a wonderful video, which is this beautiful classic red lip look, and it was actually the first video that I filmed here on my channel. And I tried out this foundation and I thought it was beautiful. I mean, it was very beautiful at first, but then over time I'm always looking at my skin like, ugh, you know? So we're gonna give this foundation another try. People still rave about it. I've had a lot of my coworkers say they still are obsessed with this foundation, and I'm like so jealous. I'm like, how does it work for you but it can't freaking work for me? Ugh, just drives me crazy how it works for them. Ooh, this sponge is really absorbent. Oh, you're like not gonna put anything on mine. This sponge is soaking everything up. I damped it. Yo, I think this foundation is just a shade too light for me. I like personally going a shade, just one shade deeper, because I like looking like I have a natural tan, even though I'm like pasty white. You would think that I wouldn't be because I live here in Florida, but y'all, I have not gone out like swimming or the pool in a hot minute, and I really want to go, but unfortunately it's the freaking winter season here in Florida, so we're having like such weird off weather. Like at night it gets into like the 50s and 60s, but during the day it gets into like 70s and 80s. I'm like, can you just make up your mind? Can you stop being like a PMS woman right now and just like make up your mind? Stop having all these mood swings. Like, hello, I can't keep up with like what type of weather we're having today. Like, you don't know how to, like, seriously, like, you guys don't know how to dress here in Florida, like, because at night it's freaking cold, but then during the day it's so hot. You're like, geesh. I look so shiny. It is not a look. Oh, see, this is why I don't like this foundation. All right, for concealer, I figured I would use this NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. I used to really like this concealer. I got it by accident when I was trying to do like a full face of NYX products. Oh, this is like a little bit too deep for this. And for some reason, I picked up the wrong color. I think it's because in my mind, I had the right color and then it just was not the right color at all. And I just liked how it looked, so I just kind of kept it. Yo, this is literally a shade deeper. Oh, this is gonna be a great video. I'm such a booty YouTuber. Well, maybe if I blend it out, it won't be so bad. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna take my ColourPop Brow Boss. I'm just gonna brush out the bristles, brush out the hair. I really don't do much to my brows just because my brows are really pretty thick. I just brush them up and then I usually put gel to set them in place. But today I figured I'd try Iconic London Eyebrow Cushion. I got this in a Boxy Charm a while ago and I never tried it out. I think it's because it's a powder. And I don't really know how I feel about a powder to apply on a brow. Oh look, it comes with a little spoolie. So now that this is brushed out, I'm gonna take this little guy. Guess I just push it in here. Oh, it has a little mirror, how convenient. Whoa, hold up. This is intense. What? Oh, that's dark. That is really dark. But wow, whoa, that made my eyebrows so dark, and I used the really light brown side. But it actually made it go on so easily. What color is this? This is in 6G, so this is definitely probably not my shade. But using this technique, like holy crap. Okay, so I really like how the formula is and how easy it was to define my brow. Like that was freaking amazing. But I literally went on the lightest brown side that they have in this palette, and I definitely think this is like a shade that is a little bit too dark for me. If I had my different hair color, I could have worked, but ooh, I'm gonna use my ABH. I got this in my Allure Beauty box. It is just a clear gel, and I'm gonna put that right on here to keep the gels in place, or keep the brow product in place. That was really very unique. I'm gonna have to check out more products and see if they have like a light brown or like a deep blonde to use it, because I mean, it just made like my eyebrow like really freaking intense, like right here looking at ya, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of intense, kind of scary. Not gonna lie. All right, so for setting powder, I am gonna go in with my Fit Me loose finishing powder. This is in the light medium shade 20. I picked this up because I wanted to do a full like Jaclyn Face tutorial and like follow on for tutorials, and she had advertised this product, and for some reason I never end up doing it, and by the time I really wanted to, like it has been like months. If you guys want to see me follow one of her tutorials, like please let me know in the comments below, because I can definitely do that. But I just thought it'd be funny to just, because she did like a really beautiful like drugstore tutorial, and I was like, oh, I gotta follow her. And this was right after the lipstick scandal, so I never end up doing it. But if you guys want to see that, like I said, let me know. Lid right here. Hopefully this would be the right shade. Well, I'm not gonna bake because I don't need like super glam, but I like to look like mattified. I feel like it's making my foundation look a little bit darker than what it really is. Like it's deepening my foundation. That's actually really not a bad setting powder. It really set my foundation rather nicely. I feel like it's a little shade darker than what I'm used to, so I don't know how this would sit on my other foundations. Not entirely sure. I might have to go back and just get like a light one or translucent if they have a translucent. I don't know if they do, but we'll definitely give it a try. So what I'm actually really excited about is to try out this Marvelous Mauve Dose of Colors eyeshadow palette. This is such a really gorgeous eyeshadow palette right here. I got this in a BoxyCharm box. Super freaking pretty. I never got around to playing around with it, so I figured for today, why not just do a simple eye look. All right, so the first color I'm gonna go into is this little guy right here. I don't think I've ever played around with a Dose of Color eyeshadow palette before. And this is an all matte palette. I know this came, I wanna say in the October edition of BoxyCharm. So that's where I get a lot of my makeup from, is from BoxyCharm and Ipsy. That has such a light color. All right, then I'm gonna go into this little shade right there. Sort of place that right next to it. You know, I usually never do my foundation first before, if I'm doing an eye look. I always tend to do my eye look, like eyeshadow first. There is like no fallout on the face. That is actually really nice. Okay, so now that is laid down, this is a very matte eyeshadow look, and I don't really ever do just pure mattes. I do, but not that often. I really do like matte eyeshadow looks, but I feel like I kind of want to spice this one up just a tad. So I'm gonna take this Naked Cosmetics. Again, I got this in a BoxyCharm. I think it was actually an Ipsy. It is a loose setting powder. I'm gonna take it. Oh my god, guys, it is so freaking pretty. It is like freaking like touching like soft sand. I'm gonna take it on my finger, very lightly. I'm just gonna kind of dust it very softly over this eyeshadow, so that you can still see the beautiful color that's underneath, but not enough for it to overwhelm it, you know? That's what I'm doing on my finger, because I feel like you can really control how much pressure and how much product you want to put down. And that's it. See it? That is so freaking pretty. It's so subtle, but it's so pretty. Oh, wow. I have got to play around with these palettes more. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so then for a lower lash line, I'm gonna go right into this little guy right in the center. The only one I haven't used is the first one and the last one. I don't want to do something so heavy, but I'm gonna take it and go right underneath. That is so freaking pretty. Okay, so then I'm gonna try this product right here. This is Tresquite. I got this a long time ago, like 5 months ago in a BoxyCharm, I think my Boxy Luxe, and I never tried this out because it's very intimidating. So I'm really doing like a full face of first impressions for the most part, except for like the foundation. I knew how that was, and the concealer. Everything else is truly a full face of first impressions. So this is like some sort of contraption, like I think flip down to curl. Like you take your lashes, oh, this is so scary. And like you put it in here and then you curl your lashes, and then like the mascara portion is right in here. Oh, that's a chunky ass. Ooh. Well, you know what? It's always a first for everything. So let's do this. I honest to God don't know if that worked. All right, let's try this again. Okay, so I just pinched my skin. Even though I pinched my skin, it didn't hurt. Definitely curled them. Just I guess I don't like how small it is. Like that would not fit my entire lash. I think that's why I like my lash curler, because it's not gonna fit my entire lash, but that is okay. I mean, hopefully the mascara works. So see how my lashes are starting to like clump together? Hold on. All right, this is what I'm gonna come in with Thrive. That was actually not bad. Not my favorite mascara, but that actually wasn't horrible. But I did have to kind of mix it with something else just to kind of help it out a little bit, but that was pretty okay. Pretty okay. This is why I hate ColourPop liner sometimes. I freaking love it, but damn, the shit breaks so easily. All right, so I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop, the white liner, just because I want my eyes to look more awake. All right, now I'm moving on for bronzer. I'm gonna use this Pure Mineral Glow Bronzer. I got this in a mystery bag from Pure Cosmetics, and I haven't given this a try, but definitely want to. I am going in with my blinged brush right here. I do have a code bling brushes. I know you guys already know that, but it is code Allie, where you guys can save 10% off your purchase. And yeah, I think bling brushes make a wonderful Christmas gift. That's actually not bad. Oh my God, I fully thought I was gonna sit here and like hate a lot of these products, and I don't. What? Why am I so horrible, guys? Why am I so like, it's crazy because I am a beauty channel, and here I am like reluctant to try like products, because I'm like, when I really like something, I really like it, and I have a hard time like branching out and trying other things. But I really need to get out of my comfort zone and start trying things. So how am I ever gonna grow and learn if I don't do that? Because this is actually really not a bad bronzer. What? Allie, what is wrong with you? Geez, that was actually pretty nice. Damn. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in my Patrick Star Matte. This is I'm Not Blushing Powder Duo. This was a collection from like his spring collection that Patrick Star did. I don't believe they make this anymore, but it does have really nice like peachy blush in here. A little bit too peachy. Ooh, very peachy. I gotta dull that out a little bit. So let me just take my brush and... All right, now moving on to my Jaclyn palette right here. This is the Accent Flash palette, and I did a whole video on this, and I just haven't really played around with the shadows in here, but this is how they look. It is a really gorgeous eyeshadow palette, but I'm gonna go into the color Iced. I believe this is more like a champagne-y color, and I feel like this would be perfect for today's look. Definitely has some kick up in the pan. You can definitely see it right there. To be expected, because it is a very chrome effect. But I really love her loose setting powder and her beaming light setting powder. So let's just try out the highlighter palette. Ooh, that's really nice. Now, obviously, you guys can see that I do have textured skin, so it really emphasizes the texture. It's one of the other reasons why I don't really like wearing highlights that much, because I do have a lot of texture on my skin. It's also because I'm very oily and have extremely large pores. So whenever I wear any sort of highlight, it doesn't matter kind of what it is, it's going to accentuate it. I just have to come to terms with that, and I've accepted that as well. I do not have amazing skin, and that's okay. I'm born with this skin. It's not going to change. So I'm just embracing what I got. And if I'm going to have textured skin, I'm going to have textured skin. But you know what? That's not going to stop me from doing a really pretty highlighted look. The only time it'll ever stop me is when it's going to be so bad. I'm like, ooh. That is, look at that glow though, for real. That is really nice. All right, then I'm gonna take a little pencil. I'm gonna go into Gleam right here. and very softly put that in the inner corner. Okay, so now that part is done, I'm gonna go into my Marc Jacob lip kit right here. This is the Sugar High Nude Lip Trio. Pencil goes on rather nicely. I feel like this is so boring for you guys. I'm so sorry. When I'm actually doing like a full face tutorial, like I get so concentrated. I'm so sorry. Look at this little tiny little baby. Definitely a really pretty color. Then I'm gonna put the gloss on top. And last but not least, we have the setting spray. The MAC setting spray in Fix Plus Matte. We'll see how it is. Like, look how it just fucking shoots out like that. Oof, oof. Alright guys, and this is the final look. I really love how this eyeshadow came to be. I really love the final look of it. I definitely think that mixing the two together just really enhances the look. The Marvelous Mattes right here, these are really wonderful. There was no fallout on the face whatsoever. It blended out so beautifully on the eye, and it has such pigment to it. And the eyeshadow is just so soft, like incredibly soft, and I just love the way that it looks. I really love putting the Naked Cosmetics loose setting powder right on top. This is in the number SN02. This is really beautiful. It feels like microfiber, or it feels like really loose. It feels like really fine powder, but it's so soft. It just like glides on my skin, and it doesn't overtake the eyeshadow. Like, you can really see that it's on there, so it has like a nice little sheen to it, but it's not overpowering it. And I really love how this looks. I'm actually rather surprised. As for the Touch and Soul right here, I was not expecting to like this primer, and I'm gonna have to give this primer another go, honest to God, because I'm only gonna have this on for a few hours, so I'm not gonna really know the full effect. I'll have to try this out at work and see how well it does at containing the oil. If it does, if it doesn't, but I really do like how it had a very tacky base. I feel like it gripped my foundation a lot more than normal, so I really like that factor. Foundation, still don't care for it. Just, I mean, I know that it's like probably like my perfect match, honest to God, but like I said, I like being just a little shade darker. The concealer had nothing to say about this other than I've used it before and it's always been okay with me. The Iconic London right here. I know my brows are maybe just a little bit darker than what they normally are, but I love the formula of this. I love how it just glided on and it really defined my brows. I was like, what? I was not expecting that. So I'm gonna have to go find one that fits my shade because this is freaking fantastic. The bronzer, once again, was not expecting to really like the bronzer. It doesn't have as much of a glowing bronzer effect, but it has more of a gray undertone that could really contour the face. I think that's a perfect factor. Blush, I have nothing to say about because I've used that blush quite a few times. The mascara, it's cool. I don't know how I feel about this little guy right here. This is very unique. I don't think that it lifted my lashes the way that I personally like to go for, so I'm definitely gonna like try this out a couple more times. It's not my favorite, but it's really cool to give it a try. I love the lips, the eyeshadow, the highlighter palette. I really love how this highlighter is looking. It really just kind of melts into the skin. It looks beautiful. It has a glow. I'm definitely gonna keep using this eyeshadow palette. Why I've sat on it already so long is beyond me. So this was really like a full face of first impression, something that I really wasn't intending to do. I just wanted to shop my stash. I just wanted to shop my stash and use things that I haven't used in a very long time, or products that I haven't used, and these products were all sitting here and I just haven't even used it. Like even the setting powder, I really like how the setting powder looks. I mean, I think it might be just a shade too deep, but so far it blended really well into my skin, and it looks beautiful on the skin. And I'm like, what? Where have I been, guys? See, this is why I'm so glad that I have a channel, because it's allowing me to kind of branch out of my comfort zone and try things I normally wouldn't try, do things I normally wouldn't do. And this just shows that like I'm still growing, I'm still learning, and you know, I definitely need to branch out and try more things because I haven't, and I really need to. And I guess the reason why I haven't is just because I buy everything with my own money, so I don't want to make a wrong investment, because then it's not fun. So I'm definitely gonna be doing more videos like this because I think this is a lot of fun, and I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes palettes that I can definitely go back and use again for the first time, see how well I like it, because it's been so long since I've tried some of these palettes. So I definitely want to do more videos like this. But I really hope you guys like this really soft, easy glam, something that's really, really easy to follow. I try to keep my tutorials as easy as possible because I need them to be easy. So I really hope you guys like this video, and Merry Christmas to everybody. I know that it's Christmas Eve. I just want to say Merry Christmas to all those who are celebrating. I'll be celebrating with my family. And yeah, guys, I like doing this type of video. It's actually fun to try out makeup and actually show you guys how I do my makeup, because you guys are always telling me in the comments, please show your whole face, please show me how you do your whole face, and surprise, I just did. So if you guys like this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4 videos a week, but since it is Vlogmas, I do post every day. Also, make sure you guys head on over to my other channel. It is Our Floater Life. You guys can see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing fiance Corey. And as always, guys, I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye!